If you are tuned into Ekse right now, then you are definitely a loyal supporter of the show, because I know Easter weekends can be pretty hectic with people going up and down, gathering with family, traveling on the road. I really do hope that you guys are enjoying your Easter weekend and that you guys are making the most of it, because I think after being in a pandemic for so long, a whole year, we all need that time to regroup with family and be with family and just be in the church, celebrate the good things in life. But of course, up here, Ekse, we still keep the same mandate of giving you guys the best of entertainment, and today is no exception, as we are joined by Tinashe Ruzane, who is the co-founder of Flex Club, which is a Uber company. But I'll give him an opportunity to tell us more about that. We are joined by Tinashe Ruzane. Tinashe, how are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm very, very well, thanks. So for people that are sitting at home and they're like, okay, who's Tinashe? How would you best describe yourself?
Yeah, I would say that I'm a technology entrepreneur that's looking to contribute to changing the way the automotive industry works and help more consumers get a car.
Now you are the co-founder of Flex Club. What is Flex Club? What does it do?
So Flex Club's an online marketplace that allows people to access cars on a flexible long-term basis, and hence the name Flex Club, through what we call car subscriptions. So someone can subscribe for a car, month to month, and if they decide that they don't want the car anymore, they can just stop the subscription. Or they decide they want to change the car, they can also just do that directly on the marketplace. And the beauty of a car subscription is that everything is included. So there's no need to figure out, maintenance plans, insurance, or how you're going to finance the car. It's one all-inclusive monthly fee. Once you order the car on our marketplace, we deliver it to your house in 3 to 5 days.
Now, when you sat down and you thought of this concept, what is it that inspired you to create such a you know such a structure that will help drivers?
So I mean, I think we initially started off focusing on a group of customers that needed cars to run a business, and that's why we have this link to Uber. In addition to ourselves also having spent some of our careers working for Uber globally, to help unlock access to cars. But I think the key thing behind the inspiration to build Flex Club was the idea that the way we buy cars today is actually not perfect for every type of consumer. So something as simple as vehicle financing, I think everyone, when they think about owning a car, buying a car, they automatically think about financing the car. Financing is only a good product or a good construct for those that want to keep a car for longer than 6 years. For those that want to maybe change their cars more often, or at least have a different car every 6 years, we actually believe a car subscription might be a better product. And so we felt that many South Africans that are out there looking to buy cars are in that category. They want to change their cars more frequently, in which case subscription is actually better suited. And we thought that we could build a product designed specifically for the modern consumer that enjoys the idea of getting products online and having it delivered to their home. And that's why we designed the subscription. And now we're fortunate to also have big brands like Avis also partner with us to get their cars into the hands of customers that want a car, whether they want a small Kia Picanto or whether they want a BMW X3. They can choose any car on our marketplace.
What problems have you identified as Flex Club in the industry, and how do you guys then work towards satisfying them and making sure that you guys are overcoming and tackling the core problems?
The key problem is that buying a car is such a complicated process because it involves so many different things. So for the audience that might have gone through the process, they'll understand that it's not just about choosing the brand that you love. Once you've decided the car that you want, you go into a dealership, you sit down with what they call the F&I, finance insurance manager, to then negotiate who's now going to finance your car. Is it going to be Nedbank? Is it Standard Bank, etc.? Once you've done that, you then have to then negotiate your own insurance with an insurance company. And obviously, unfortunately, in South Africa, theft of vehicles is a real risk. So often a lot of people put trackers or what they call telematics devices into the cars. So there's all these different things that you need to do. A lot of admin. There's a lot of overheads that you need to carry as a car owner. When we just thought that it could be a lot simpler, where someone could actually just come onto the marketplace, order their car, and the car comes with everything included. And if they decide they don't want the car anymore, they can just hand it back. So when you finance a car, let's just say you finance a car over 6 years, if you decide 2 years down the line that actually you'd like to upgrade the car or sell the car, consumers will find themselves in a very difficult position where they owe the bank more than what the car is worth. That's obviously not a great place to be. And that's why we think that financing is not a good product for people that don't want to keep the car for more than 6 years. And I think that's the key thing that we saw as a problem in South Africa, is that most car buyers are only keeping their car for 3 years before they want to trade it in and then get the next model, which just means that car financing is probably not well suited for them.
Yeah, and I mean, you touched on finance, which is a very big issue here in South Africa, because you have a shortage of funding, especially in small businesses. So how did you go about in accessing your funding, and what does that mean for Flex Club?
I guess there's two sides. One side is, how cars are financed. And I think this is why we partner with, a brand like Avis that already has the ability to structure, attractive products for consumers by offering Avis subscriptions directly on our marketplace, so that consumers don't have to worry about financing a car. But for our own business, obviously, we are a young technology business that's trying to build something that's not just relevant for South Africa, but also relevant for more consumers around the globe. And we've been fortunate to be backed by some of the leading technology investors globally. So we have investors across different parts of the world, most notably in the US, that are supporting us in building the right technology to unlock the future of what we believe is the way people buy cars moving forward.
And for people that are sitting at home and they're wondering how can they get access to Flex Club resources and services, where can they get them, and where can they find you specifically? Or does it have a website that you can access, or anything along those lines, of social media?
So they can visit flexclub.co.za and they can see all the cars we have available. Right now, we only offer subscriptions to customers in Johannesburg and Cape Town. We recently just launched Cape Town, but obviously hoping to roll it out, to more cities in time. But they can just go to flexclub.co.za, browse the cars that we have. If they like a car, they can, complete the application and order the car, and we'll have the car to their house by next week.
And where can we find you?
Our business is actually on most of the major social media platforms. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. And obviously, if anyone wants to engage with me directly, I'm also quite active and available on LinkedIn as well.
Thank you so much for joining us, Tinashe. I thoroughly enjoyed that interview and I learned a lot. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. But of course, guys, that is all time that we have for, unfortunately. But of course, we do have a video lined up for you guys. Check out Let Me Be Myself by Cypher.
Cause let me be myself. You don't control me. Cause let me be myself. You don't ever control me. Cause let me be myself. Let me be myself. You don't control me. Cause let me be myself. I got your back and I know you do the same. I'm too far away. No, you won't forget me, I'm away. Ain't nobody gonna take your space. When I'm coming, you're the only one to take. I don't really wanna waste your time. Cause I know you only wanted to be safe. I should take you out, get a dress. You fulfill your heart. Let me be myself. You don't control me. Cause you let me be myself. You don't ever control me. Cause you let me be myself. Let me be myself. You don't control me. Cause you let me be myself. Let me be myself.
That's the time that we have for you this Easter Monday, hoping that you're enjoying your holidays and celebrating with the people that you love, not forgetting to practice social distancing because coronavirus is still around. That was Let Me Be Myself by Sci-Fi, and if you want us to play your music video right here on Ekse, it's ekse@capetowntv.org. And thank you for people that came through.
Yes.
We had David, who is a publisher as well as an author.
Definitely, we had a Divine, who is a writer and an author of Above and Beyond. We had Tinashe in studio today, who was talking about everything that has to do with the tech. So if you missed those interviews, you can please make sure Banangom. So same time, same place. No, actually not same time, same place. We have a different time slot for our repeats. It's from 8 until 9 on the same channel, of course.
Yeah.
Same vibe, same energy, same everything. Also, guys, bring your friends, man. We must grow this Ekse family. We must grow the Cape Town TV family.
Sure, and thank you very much to Patricia Chikanda, who came through with her law expertise. Make sure that you catch her every Monday as well as on Thursdays right here on Ekse Live. It's time for myself, Nomihlali, to say goodbye, so long, and carry on enjoying your Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
This is Ekse Live. Goodbye.